Hi everybody, this is Surfer Blondie. I showed you guys nothing but haul videos because every time I make something for a gift I end up giving it away. And I said I'd show you my scrap room. Well, I started tearing it down because I'm actually going to be redoing the entire thing. And my best friend is going to help me, and I will show you her craft room after this one. But this is my before. And it might take about 2 months because we're going to build and paint everything ourselves. But please, like they say, no hate mail because it's really dark and dingy down here. It's a basement that was done like 30-40 years ago with that old brown paneling and everything. And so I wanted to give you a good bird's eye view of before so you can see what it's going to look afterwards. And like I said, I will show you my girlfriend's craft room too, so you know what direction I will be going in and everything else. But right here, you walk down the stairs and you come in this door right here. And then, you know, years ago I bought pegboards and had my husband put them up, and that goes all the way around, sorry for the glare, to right about there, because I have no studs from this spot all the way down about 25 feet. I have no studs in the wall. And that's what I'm trying to fix. Now before, right here in this spot, I actually had all kinds of brads and eyelets. And I had boxes like this Vino box that I got from Sam's Club. I tipped them up on their sides and I put my ribbons in there. Part of my ribbons. But I have this dresser that actually used to be my husband's when he was growing up. Actually painted it for our kids' room, and now I got it down here, and it's filled with decoupage and everything. Oops, sorry, went out of focus there. My decoupage, this is basically my catch-all, is what it is. I haven't determined where everything goes. Of course, on top I've got just more junk I'm trying to find room for. It's a big 12 by 12 printer that I have never used because I don't have the cords for it. Brand new, never been used, was given to me by my husband's aunt. I'll probably be having to give that to somebody because I really can't use it. And underneath this nice corner table or unit that was given to me, I started putting my drawers underneath. My drawers on wheels. Started stacking. Right there in the corner is one of those you make your own books, you know, with the heat and everything. I forgot, I showed it on one of my hauls. And then there is all of my stuff that I ordered when I got a silhouette. The vinyl, that's nothing but vinyl right there in that box, my paper shredder. And then of course there's another drawer. Now right where these pegboards end, this is basically what's next, is everything that you see in those green leaves boxes are all my Cuttlebug embossers and small die sets. And then this is my office. Like I said, please no hate mail. I'm right in the middle of tearing everything down and reorganizing it. And underneath I used to have nothing but rolling carts and everything else, and then of course it just got too congested. And there's the famous junk for your computer and all of its glory. There's some scrapbooking items I'm working on, my computer, and of course there's my Cricut, and then my printer. I got a Kodak printer. And then I go around this way. This is my gray desk. I've had this for about 6 or 7 years. It's nice and heavy. In the right over here I have nothing but cardstock. 8.5 by 11 is a file folder. Up above I have all my cutting utensils and everything that I need for cutting, and my blades, my extra blades there, projects that I'm working on, an explosion box. And then on this side is, down below is nothing but pictures that I have to scrapbook, and up above is where I keep my adhesives that I'm using in my pop dots. And this file folder drawer like I said, it's got all my cardstock. I actually sit right here and I put my cutting board on there and any instructions that I have as I work on it, because this stays out all the time. And so it actually works as another table for me. And then right above, I got the ribbon holder. This board I got from a place going out of business, and the ribbon holders. It goes from the ceiling down to my gray desk. Over here, actually, it's half blocked. Again, I apologize. This is where all my magazines are kept, and all my computer books for everything. Of course, I'm going to try to get rid of that. And up there are notebooks, and it is actually all my stickers. Every single one of those are filled with stickers. And then up front, I labeled them like vintage, seasons, Easter, 4th of July, Christmas. That one's just alphabets, numbers, and I do believe just baby stuff, baby stickers. It's all stickers in there. And it doesn't matter if they're 3D or flat. If it's a sticker, it's in there. This is going to be a new piece that's going to be in my new room after I paint it. I actually found it laying on the side of the road. I'm not proud. I'll pick it up. This beautiful corner piece. I'm actually going to just use it not for storage, but to display. I'm into fairies. Tinkerbell, anything with a fairy. And my room's going to be like two-tone purple and pink and white. And that's what I'm going to paint that. Now, all back here, that's all my scrapbooking room. I actually take up the whole half of the basement. And way back there is a spare bedroom. But everything right there is nothing but scrapbooking stuff, because as you can see, I ran out of space. And my best friend's going to help me build it. So, right here, that's my card station. That's where all my cards are, all my extra cards, all the quotes, card kits, anything that I got, card kit wise, is right here. Right here, I actually, you know, a little tool thing that I use in a garage, but I labeled it and I got all my alphabets in there that are metal or copper, all the A's, all the B's. It's, you know, like, sorry, all A's and all B's. These are embellishments. I actually used to babysit my nephew, and these are little baby food containers, you know, from Gerber. And I kept them and washed them. I've got buttons in here. I've got glitter in here. I've got confetti in there. Right there are some more of those green boxes, and that's filled with, you know what, I don't even remember, ladies. It's been so long. That side is nothing but all my extra card stock. There's some of my Tinkerbell stuff. And now here comes my stamps. I actually bought this at World Market when it was going out of business. Then my husband built this one, and I actually built it like almost $15 less than what this cost me. And we're going to reorganize this, or reorganize everything. There's my silhouette, and on top of that, it is on top of a drawer unit that I actually got at an auction for $1. And in there's all my extra cords for silhouette, Cricut, the camera, and then I have my silhouette items, or I should say my Bind It All items in here. And it goes all the way down. Right down there is some of my Tattered Angels stuff, and more photo albums I have no room for. Those two are filled with, these containers, the red and green, are filled with ribbons. Before I got the ribbon thing on the wall, because I didn't have any place to store my ribbons. There's my big kick. I love it. Right here is all my acrylic stamps. You know, I just filed it. It's very messy, like I said. I just got all my acrylic stamps in this nice little tote I got at Michael's. And then I got a nice fireplace down here because, of course, during the winter time it gets very cold. I'm in the Midwest. There's all my papers. And right now, that's just some of my papers. Of course, I'm like most of you, I have tons of paper. I just love collecting paper, and some of it I just don't have the heart to use because I think it's so pretty, or I haven't found the right project. But you know, I started labeling them and everything, and then these are all divided by whether or not it's vintage, graphic 45. I have a whole area for my graphic 45 papers, then Christmas and Halloween, you know, so on and so forth. And right here is where I keep my Cricut cartridges right now, and there's more 8.5 by 11 cardstock and 8 by 8 cardstock because I ran out of room, as I said. Now come back here, and this is where I started. This is looking at the spare bedroom side. And then of course right here is my sewing cabinet. The sewing machine that used to be in it actually blew up on me, and I don't have the heart to get rid of this. This was my great-grandmother's, and she left it to me in her will. Again, please excuse the mess. These wire carts were actually given to me by my mom and dad when they moved, and it's got projects in it that are, you know, like the Bow Bunny, where they sell the whole kit and you buy it, and then there's all my flowers. So those are all projects that are already kitted up, but I haven't done them yet. I actually got these beautiful little containers from Old Time Pottery, and I'm going to make them into recipe boxes. And then there's my Memory to Go tote that I got off of QVC. And then I have like 4 of these carts, all filled with extra stuff that I have no room for. All of these are actually filled, these old containers. I've kept them all. I haven't decorated them yet, as you can see, but I've got chipboards in here, whether it be like butterflies, or I haven't labeled them yet, but they've all got embellishments in it. Now this cart, or I should say bookcase, is nothing. That's nothing but all my albums that I want to make into scrapbooks. Then that right there are nothing but stamps and embellishments, more stamps because I have no room for them. Here's my cardinals I got to make birdhouses with. They were on sale. And then this is my Oriental trading kits that I bought. You know, like this one's for cooking. And then all of those, they're filled with charms or buttons. Up here I've got all of my gesso, my adhesives, anything that has to do with chemicals or anything are right here. Paints, glue, embossing. I love candles. This is nothing but hole punches, or yeah, punches, sorry. These are calendars. There's my melting pot. Then up here are containers that I plan on putting stuff in, but if it doesn't fit my new craft room, I'm going to get rid of them. And then I have my Xeron back there. Oh, I'm sorry, I just noticed what I'm doing. Big Bite, my big stapler fastener. This I got at another scrapbooking store that was going out of business. That has been in this basement for like 6 years. And that paper's been on there for about 6 years. Now, the last great big thing I have are these cabinets. And they're hard to show, so I'll back up so you can see just how big they are. Practically go to the ceiling. I got these at World Market when they were going out of business. And as you can see, up on top are more containers. Those actually used to hold like salad and lettuce I got from Sam's, and I kept them and started putting my chipboard in them. And of course that's all going to be taken out and put in new stuff as I redo this room. But right there, it looks, you know, so stuffed and messy that I decided to start putting doors on them. But here's just some of the stuff. These are project books to make. There is punches, my Martha Stewart punches. There's flowers. I mean, I ran out of room. More chipboard. There's my pearls, chipboard, my stickles, my distress, my Tom Holtz, my Angel Mist, the walnut ink, and that's all my stamps. Now, here's one of the doors, and those hold embellishments. That's all it is. And then there's all my hole punches, my border punches, just shoved in there. And of course I have to dig, so I'm going to redo it like I said. And these are actually all projects that need to be done. Stuff I bought when it was going on clearance that I could make projects out of. You know, mini scrapbooks out of. And I got mini albums down there. And then more stuff up there to, you know, alter and everything. This is all filled with embossing. These are filled with like the bottle caps and wire and then floss. And all of this stuff is chipboard. That's all that is. And then here, this is the last of it. I'll hurry up. I'm going over. This is my extra papers. It has, you know, from leftover projects. There's a Christmas. There's Halloween. There's Thanksgiving. Then I have all my adhesives in one drawer. Pop dots. And this drawer actually holds all the instructions for any item that I buy. My Cricut, you know, my Big Bite, anything, in case I forget how to use it. I don't want to get rid of it. More paper I have no room for. Ribbons. Altered boxes. And these are all photos. And then this is all stuff I want to alter. That's it, ladies. Like I said, please no hate mail. We're going to be painting this beautiful, lovely paneling and everything because, you know, you just can't afford to do the drywall. So that is my craft room before. And as I'm doing it with my best friend, I will show you during and after. Thank you. Bye.